Welcome back to another episode of BHO Reviews in Gaming and Entertainment. In this episode, we take a look at some new games I just purchased from a really big sale at GameStop this past 4th of July and see if they are really worth the price of admission. A week ago, just before 4th of July, GameStop had a huge pre-owned sale where you buy 2 games at $9.99 or under and you get 2 free. What was cool was that it had a glitch in the system for the online system where it had 2 promos to whomever bought them online. You find 2 games under $14.99 and you also get 2 free games. So I actually bought 2 games and got 4 free games that were $9.99 or under. Great deal, of course, but with games that are $9.99 or under, those are always very suspect. I bought 4 games and spent about $40, some in the store, and I got 6 games free overall for a total of 10 games. Let's see if I actually won. Please remember that I do not own a PS4, so I was not able to pick up any games from that library. Also, not all games that were $9.99 were actually available. I did pick up games for the Nintendo 3DS, Wii, Wii U, Xbox 360, and the Xbox One. In part 1 of this 2-part adventure, I gotta play all the games first. We will take a look at the Nintendo systems first, with the Nintendo 3DS, Wii, and the Wii U. For the Nintendo 3DS, I picked up Asphalt 3D for my son, as he loves to play racing games, but this is a first non-kart racing title. I was scared as the speed of the game is much higher than your average Mario or Sonic racing, but the gameplay is arcadey enough where it balances mistakes. I call this one a win, as I had a lot of fun with this game too, and my son loves the game as well. He pretty much played the game every chance he got when I got this game in the mail. For Nintendo's Wii, I picked up 2 games that deal with speed, Sonic Colors and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. Sonic Colors reminds me of a super fast 3D Sonic in 2D and should have been that way for either the Sega Saturn or the Dreamcast. The closest game to even come close to representing what the Genesis Sonic was is Sonic Generations, which is my favorite Sonic title to date. Now I know where the fundamentals came from. A definite win and a must-play for Nintendo Wii with Sonic Colors. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity is another racing game I felt I could play with my son. I did enjoy the original Sonic Riders on GameCube, so I thought it was a slam dunk. Boy, was I wrong. Yes, the levels and graphics are colorful, and the tracks are larger and longer, but the gameplay just isn't really there. You can use the GameCube controller, that helps a bit, but if you use the Wii remote, which I do have, like the old NES, you will have physical motions to avoid sharp turns that could lead you in last place in an instant if you mess up. A game I will leave to my son, and a miss for me on this pick. For Nintendo's Wii U, I picked up Splatoon and Pokken Tournament. Pokken Tournament is a twist to the normal Pokemon Tournament for the Wii. Instead of a turn-based RPG, it's more like a fighting game with RPG elements to strengthen your character. The gameplay is as easy for anyone to get a handle with, and it was very addicting to see what type of combos your character can string up. The graphics are the best I've ever seen with a Pokemon game, and overall, a very nice surprise for me to play. A definite hit on this game, Pokken Tournament.
got more than speed, but don't get careless. Awesome, you did it!
For Splatoon, we came off to a bad start with the disc not working. I had to bring it back to GameStop for replacement or a different game, which makes you wonder if GameStop checks their games when buying or selling them pre-owned. When I got another copy, I wish I traded it for another game. I love third-person shooters, but this game messes me up pretty bad. The controls mimic any other game, but uses the motion sensor to actually aim up or down. This takes a lot getting used to, since you need to also use the 2 analog sticks to move and change the camera. Very harsh learning curve to an otherwise beautiful game that could be very fun. A miss for me. That's it for me on this episode of BHO Reviews. We will take a look at my Xbox picks in part 2 of my GameStop Super Sale adventure. Please like and subscribe if you like my videos. BHO out, and Greg, take us out of here.
Damn.